she's right. You take so many of them. Well, Ken is here today because I assume you at home did the same thing. A really unique way, as you see here, to share those photos and keep those and putting them on a piece of tree trunk.
Yeah, or a cutting board, any piece of wood.
Yeah, right.
And you got a present.
Boom! Grandparents will love you forever.
Yeah.
I have to go back to yesterday's show, and it was yesterday. Yeah, with the chessboard.
Yes,
was
I
a
love
beautiful,
that. Thank you,
beautiful thing you had set up there. You're going to share. We got it. There's the chessboard right
there
here.
There we go. Yeah, it was a wall-mounted chessboard.
Oh, neat.
And you know, there's been some talk online about it. People like it, and what I wanted to point out to people that I didn't point out yesterday is that you could do that with any kind of chess pieces. There are all these great sort of collectible chess pieces, whether it's, I don't know, Star Wars, Simpson, Dora the Explorer, whatever. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, so you could really like take those which stay in a box somewhere or have to take up table space.
Oh, that'd be great for a kid's room too,
and use
right?
that on the wall. Yeah, so there's lots of different applications for that. So.
Very cool. So let's get to this because you know I love photography and displaying my work. This is a really, because I know they can print on metal now and do all sorts of things. So but this is you do it at home.
And what I love about this is it's super simple. There's lots of printing methods where you need certain gels or certain special transfer paper. This, you just use regular old parchment paper that you have in your kitchen cupboard and just any piece of, and this part's important, non-treated wood. So you just want to pay a piece of raw wood. If you want to do this on like a cutting board or some old piece that has a paint or varnish on it, just sand that off.
So you could put like your ex-boyfriend on the cutting board and just.
Great idea. Great idea.
Now we moved into our therapy section of the show where we need to work through things. Was that your inspiration behind this?
Actually, it wasn't. It's how much I love my kids and want to cherish them forever. But cutting board works too.
All right,
so let's get started here.
Yeah, what do we need?
We need our raw pieces of wood, and I got the tree trunks. Those came from Michael's for like $6 or $8.
These here, yeah.
So, and then your good old.
It's like a perfect tree. Why did they cut that down? That is like beautiful.
It was dead.
really beautiful.
Oh, okay.
It was dead.
And there's parchment, and I'm using sort of all natural here that we use here at the show, but just your standard parchment paper works, and a piece of regular paper. So what you're going to do is take a piece of parchment and cut it to your 8.5 by 10 size, so it's going to fit in your regular printer.
Is there one side that goes up and one side that goes down?
Parchment paper, it doesn't matter. Right. So you do not have to stress.
Yes.
And people get confused about what parchment paper is, so if you actually go to our Facebook page, I did a little video for you all that explains the difference between parchment, wax, and freezer paper, so go there if you're a little bit unclear.
So, and there's no substitutes in this. This has got to be parchment paper.
This has got to be parchment paper. It's like, spend the $3 at Safeway. So what I've done here is just taped it to a piece of regular paper stock, and I'm going to put it in my paper tray. Know the way your paper tray works.
Too, as you say, you taped it. You just taped one edge, right?
Just one edge.
You don't need it all the way around.
Right, just so that it grabs it. Once you get it all around, it tends to get uneven, and then some more you have to undo. Put it in. Most printers, you put it face down, but you want to print on that paper, so know your printer.
Now I'm confused.
The right way, right?
And I'm going to go over here.
Okay, you seem to have issues. You want to use a cutting board inappropriately.
Just like Simran, it's like easier than that.
Right.
So now, while that's printing, I'm going to show you some tips here that I found as I experiment. This is one of my twins. This is Flynn, who's a year. So this is a photo we took New Year's Day, and before when I printed it like this on wood, because it's a little dark, it didn't quite come out as vibrant as I wanted for that little circle. So what I did before I printed it, as I went and I just played with the contrast and brightness button on either on your phone or on your computer. You can brighten the photo where it's almost too, there you go, where it's almost too vibrant. But what happens when you do that on the wood tones it down. So you want to start with something a little bit brighter. You don't have to, but it makes it look
all right, I have a question on this. If say you're transferring something and it's, say, me back in the day running with the football in my jersey and I had my number.
Now back to therapy.
Oh, the old,
many
where like someone did a chisel because that was so long ago before they had cameras.
No, the point is, if this is a transference of something, will it be inverted? Do I need to, will my number be backwards? So you don't want to use a photo that has...
Well, what you could, for something like this, it doesn't matter, but on the Christmas photos where we have the year with Santa, 2014, there's a button on your computer that will be flip, just is right there, usually with the rotate when you've got it upside down, so flip it, and so it'll look backwards and print it backwards.
I never knew my printer could do all this. Did you?
This is your computer. It does a lot. Yeah. It does a lot.
Welcome to this decade, okay?
I don't know how to do any of that stuff, nor will I ever know how to do any of it.
Okay.
So what you've got when you're done is you've got the photo here. It's printed on the paper, and what you're going to do is get your piece of wood.
You want to do that one?
Here you go. I want you, each of you, and I have... For you, I have a little pirate image I printed out earlier.
Oh,
and for the mommy blogger, what makes you a mommy?
Oh my God!
There you go. So those are all printed out for you.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I'm down here with nothing.
And what you're going to do is carefully take it off of the thing.
You're not.
No, don't panic. Don't panic.
And you're going to turn it down, upside down onto your wood piece.
Yeah,
and once you put it down, don't move it. Just set it down.
Don't move it. Don't move it.
Okay.
And then I'm giving you my driver's license, and I'm giving you my Costco card.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I want to hold yours.
And then what you're going to do is gently.
Don't do it yet.
And what I do is I start with the faces first, so if it shifts afterwards, you're okay, and just go right down and
are you working out in an outwardly fashion?
Doesn't matter. You're transferring the ink. The ink is sitting on top of the parchment.
So you have to do it fast.
You're pushing it into the wood.
I just messed it up.
You messed it up.
And just try not to move it, and just get in there and get all the different edges.
Look how he's doing it.
Yeah, pretty hard.
He's going pretty firm on that.
Okay. All right.
And just really, especially the details that you really want to show. Really just push.
He's going back and forth. He's going back and forth.
Wait, I thought I had to go the same direction.
No, you don't have to go back in the same direction.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. So you got it.
I got
You're used to like making things work on a pirate ship.
It's easy.
And then. And you know, if it isn't quite done, once you take it up, you can always go back and put out more.
Never work for me. No.
Now, what are we talking about cost here?
Well, the boards are anywhere from $4 to $8 at the craft store, and a roll of parchment's $3 or $4, and
so basically
less than $10 for the whole thing.
When it's finished, do you seal it at all?
Yes, a quick coat of clear varnish will just make sure it lasts forever.
So it locks it in.
Yes, if you're using it as a cutting board, don't use the clear varnish.
This would be fun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To do for a kid
and then just pull it off.
This is great.
And there you go.
Okay. Oh, look at his.
Oh my God, yours is
perfect. And the more you do it, the more. Here we go. Where's that camera?
Okay, Daphne, you do yours first. Here, turn it around so everybody can see. We got to do the reveal. Okay. Go ahead. I'll hold.
All right.
Here we go.
And.
We didn't rub that.
Oh, you didn't rub hard enough. You didn't get the elbow grease in there, girl. Come on, now she's like,
All right.
But then you're swabbing the decks.
I hope I did this okay. I'm nervous now.
Oh, very nice.